They say the door closes behind them, but what if it doesn't? What if it stays open, leaving you hanging on to a hope that they'll come back through it and fix everything, say everything, love you again? What if they don't? What if you're left with nothing but an open door and a broken heart? This is part 2 of our series about letting go. This is Mael and the door that never closed. Once upon a time, there was a boy named Mael. Mael had a door in his heart. One day the door in his heart opened and he stepped through, hoping to find the other side, hoping to find the person he had been waiting for. But no one returned. No words came. The door in his heart stayed open, swaying gently in the breeze, mocking him with its silence. He turned around and walked back into himself. Inside, he found a quiet room. It was soft and still. Dust motes danced in a sunbeam, undisturbed by the chaos outside, and touched by their absence. He sat down and waited. For a while, just a while, then a little longer. Still, no one came back through the door. So, he stood up and closed it behind him. And when he turned, he saw that he wasn't in the same place anymore. He was in a different room, a quiet room in the vast house of himself, and he knew that they weren't coming back. Not to him, not to this place. They weren't coming back to say goodbye. So, he took out a pen and wrote down the words, "I release you," on a page. Then he walked back to the door, opened it, and let the page float out into the wind, watching it go without bitterness, without anger, without a backward glance. He didn't need their words. He needed his own. And his own were healing. As the days went by, others began releasing their own and said goodbyes. Some cried out in anguish. Some whispered their goodbyes into the wind. Others laughed, waving their papers like flags of peace. All around him, people were setting their hearts free, setting themselves free. And as he watched them, as he watched then said become said, as he watched then spoken become spoken, he realized that he didn't need to chase after closure. He had already found it. He didn't need their ending to have his own. He didn't realize it then, but children do. They write "I choose peace" on feathers and let them drift into the vast blue, whispering, "We love you, but you don't need our goodbyes to fly away." And as the sky fills with soft, flowing release, they know that they don't need the ending of a story that is not theirs to tell. Heal anyway, like Mael, because you don't need their goodbye to begin again. Thank you for watching. If you like this story, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more stories like this every week. And remember, you don't need their goodbye to begin again. Like Mael, heal anyway.